Hello, my loves. This is Bessie, the goddess of estheticians, and today's episode is going to be a little different. I just been in a state of reflective state, um, just really in this, deep personal reflective state. Just it's a lot going on, not just in the world, but in my personal world. As you all know, I do work a full time, so it's a lot of things that's just being, I'll say, it's in warfare. But even still, with all of this uncertainty going on, I'm still choosing or making this season about choosing me. Because even though there's a lot of things, especially now, that is in warfare, I'm kind of happy about it because it's been really making me realize that I need to not just say I'm going to take a chance on myself, but actually do. You know, sometimes when it comes to always saying and sharing and with other people, you end up realizing that you're doubting yourself more than you are actually believing in what you can actually achieve and what you can do. And this is why I'm saying I'm choosing me. My birthday is this month in April, and you know, I'm looking at this as my new year. And one of my friends actually suggested that I start doing that, which I love because I don't do New Year's resolutions or anything because usually I'm always setting goals. But I love the fact of my birthday being my new year, especially with it being spring already. My birthday is on for 22 days before Earth Day. So it's just, it's really just a reminder of growth and how things can look dead and bleak, but then in the springtime it comes back beautiful. It's a cycle, it's a beautiful cycle. So even when, the foliage is not bloomed, you realize it's still going through a process. And I think that's the perfect representation of what I've been going through for the last year. And even with all of this new uncertainty that's been going on this year, it has just really made me reflect a little bit deeper as as to what I want for myself, for my life. And I wanted to share this with you all because, sometimes despite what others say or think you should be doing, you really have to choose what's best for you. As much as people think they know you or understand you, they have no idea what your core is. I don't care how close they are, how much they love you, how much, like I said, they may understand you. So you're the only one who see your vision. You're the only one who understand the depths of your vision. Even when people do see the vision, you understand the depth of the vision, because at the end of the day, that's the vision that God gave you. That is the vision that He put on your heart. And it's really your choice to decide to either execute or run away from the mission that's at hand. And, this year I'm just choosing not to run away anymore. And that's why I'm saying I'm just at that point where I'm in that season now that I am officially choosing me and who I truly am, who I truly know that I want to be. I personally, I had a very good upbringing. I still do. I'm rotten to the bone, to be honest. I have a very supporting, loving family. I have very supporting, loving players in my life for sure. but sometimes I think I've noticed that I would try to please the support system in my life more so than I did things that resonated with who I am and what I felt. I'm not going to say what I needed, but what I felt God always has pushed me to be. And in a lot of ways, I'm happy that I did that, because even with the structure I had in my life, I really think it put me in this position and in this point where I I I it was almost like the things that I had to do that I didn't really want to do, it helped grow me. It helped feed me in a sense, and it just honestly helped me become the person that I am today with such strong will, know-how, just a certain level of knowledge of self. And and I gotta thank my family for that, because if it was not for them, like, I wouldn't be this person. I get so emotional when I talk about my family because they are truly my cornerstone. And so that's, again, this is exactly why, like, even you take so long to realize where you should be or where you want to be. Even when you look at other people, you feel like, dang, they got it together. They know exactly where they want to be, what they want to do. But for me personally, I've struggled for years about this. And I'm emotional also because I'm finally at this point where I'm like, you know, I'm not letting any more fears hold me back from my true self, who I want to be. Like I said, with the foundation that I have a very, very strong foundation from my parents, my older siblings, even my little sister. She even be checking me sometimes. I be like, dang, am I mature enough? Am I really mature? Who's the oldest here? So I'm grateful for that foundation, because it really, really put me in this position where I feel strong enough. I feel confident enough. I feel just, I feel supported enough. I feel just, I'm starting to just feel. I'm just feeling all the feels. And, you know, I'm at this point where I'm just choosing peace over pressure, and I'm choosing boundaries over burnout, and I'm choosing the journey, even when it's slow, even when it's quiet. And me personally, if you know me personally, I love me some quiet. I love me some peace. I'm a true homebody. I truly love being alone. So the quiet to me is not a scary place. The quiet to me is a place where I thrive, to be honest. And I think this call to go inward lately has just really been transformative, I'll say. It's made me start to really listen and realign with, I just things that I know that I need to be realigning with. It's calling me to be more responsible, more organized, because even with realignment, a lot of people kind of look at, you know, going in the right direction is all positive, positive, positive. But the thing about going inward is you face more of your demons than you face more of your the positive things about yourself. And just me noticing or realizing and being able to confront those things has really been transformative. And I'm not done yet. I'm not even close to being done yet. But I'm starting to understand and I'm starting to realize that, you know, you just truly have to trust that process. And and that's what I'm choosing to do this year, you know, and I'm I am coming to grips with understanding that I'm the vessel God is using. And I have been the vessel. That's the crazy thing. I'm thinking it's just, sometimes we think it's just showing up or it had to come, but it's already been, you've been the vessel. That's why it's this this part in this Kirk Franklin song. Oh man, I forgot which one it is, but oh dang, y'all, I'm mad as heck. It was I don't think it was Revolution, but it could have been Revolution, and it was the rapping part of the guy, and he was like, "Ain't no stopping what I'm doing when the spirit is moving. Don't be hating what I'm doing. I'm the vessel he's using." And that part, I replayed just that part so many times because, you know, I think we're, like I said, we're always waiting for those positive moments and stuff like that. But sometimes I think we don't realize that God is gearing us up. He gears us up with different trials, tribulations, mental warfare, such as fear, anxiety, so many things. But really, you don't understand that, you know, even your traumas or your PTSDs and all that other stuff. And sometimes you don't realize that even with all of that, you have to understand that he is using you, he's molding you, he's putting you in this position to be the vessel that he's using so that you can be able to touch other people. And I'm starting to realize that now. I've always been the type who I was always able to be in the background. I had my mom, who is a very vocal and upfront Leo woman, very strong, very independent woman. And then, you know, she raised all my sisters, my sister Tina and Mia, and just raised them to be very strong, independent, very wonderful women. And I've always been able to hide behind all of them. Even my father, you know, just being the man of the household. And I never really had to defend for myself and defend for myself because I always had this, I'm going to just say, an army in front of me. And I even think now, even though I never really had to defend myself, I think it was because God was preparing me for a deeper battle, which was not of this world, and it didn't come from this world. Ooh, y'all. It was an inward thing. And I'm just grateful. You know, I'm beyond grateful for that. Because this mindset, sometimes it takes people years, if not ever, they get to this point. And this is truly a vulnerable moment for me. And even right now, I'm like, dang, am I really about to post this? Am I really going to post this? But I am, because I know I'm not the only one who needs this. And the crazy thing is, this podcast was supposed to come yesterday, but I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do or what I wanted to say. And I'm actually grateful for that because I think I needed this moment for myself. I needed this moment to share, to be honest, upfront, and just have a place of vulnerability. Y'all, I've been crying a lot lately. Honestly, I just been crying a lot, and it's not tears of sadness. It almost felt like tears of freedom. Just tears of shackles being removed. Fears being replaced with courage. You know, just having that hero syndrome, that hero situation. I don't know if it's called a syndrome or not, but, you know, where the hero don't believe that they're going to be the hero until it happens. They don't believe that God is using them. It's just almost unbelievable. And that is what I'm going through right now. This is my season. And the crazy thing is my birthday is on 4/20. It's on Easter. And I was just sitting, I was thinking, I was meditating, listening to the word. And I was like, you know what? This is my resurrection year. And I thought about what that really meant. And to me, it means that everything that I thought was dead inside of me is going to rise. And it is rising. And all the tools that I thought I did not have is appearing right in front of me. And you know, I'm starting to realize, because I always wanted to sit in the background. That's what the point I was making earlier about my family. I never had to stand up for myself. I always was in the background, which I loved. And I even learned how to position myself in that space, in that background space. Like, oh, I don't mind being on the background, and everything about me pushes me to the front. And it scares me all the time. I can go to parties and I start talking and they like, girl, you a good host. And I'm like, what? I just want to be quiet. I hid behind being quote unquote shy, and, you know, just so many things. So many things that I may have felt like maybe I wasn't worthy of at the time. But now I'm just really sitting in that what the young people saying. I'm saying it like I ain't young, but still like that soft girl era where I'm realizing, you know, you don't have to be loud to be powerful, and you don't have to be busy to be worthy. And I just, you know, I'm finding that, you know, the real glow is happening in silence and in stillness and in decisions that nobody see. It's truly a spiritual thing happening within. And I did not expect this podcast to be long. So I just want to stop it here and just say to all of you, this is the year. And you can use my new year, my 4/20 new year, on the resurrection day, to choose you every single time. And just truly believe that you are not behind. You are not behind the 8 ball. You have not been forgotten. You are still blooming. And it's so much beauty to come. I hope this resonated with someone. I know it helped me today. And yeah, I'm just, you know what? Even with that, I want to say, you know, with the stillness and the silence, I'm always really thankful that I've never been the one who felt like I had to always follow trends and stuff. Because with all of this media and social media and stuff, I'm starting to realize it can really make people lose who they are. And I think sometimes that's why I still stay behind a mic and don't put a camera in my face, because it helps me to resonate with my true message and who I really am. And maybe one day I'll get on the camera a little bit more, but it's almost like a diary. It makes me feel not just comfortable, because I don't want to get out of a comfort zone, but it makes me feel pure, realistic, and authentic. So, again, I wanted to thank you all, and I really do hope this really resonated with you all. And I just want to let you know that I see you, I'm with you, I honor the version of what's unfolding inside of you. And I hope you do the same for yourself. Give yourself that grace. Love you all. Bye.